the Hill. How's it going, buddy? I don't know if anyone else is live, but just wanted to jump on here for a little bit. Drive too far, your mind starts wandering in the wrong places. Thought I'd get on here and see what's going on with everybody. Can you hear me okay, John? I don't know how many people will get in here. We'll see. There's Timmy Ray the King. How you doing, buddy? You guys hear me okay? Alrighty. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Gary said these headphones were messing up when I got on his show, so just want to make sure we're doing okay. I don't know why it is when I get on someone else's show they don't work, but they work fine when it's just me. Who knows? But yeah, I'm about 54 miles from home, so I thought I'd jump on here, see how far, or see what everybody was doing, driving these roads, and start thinking of things I don't really want to think about. So, here, get on here and talk to you folks for a little while. It's hot today, 97 in Louisiana. Woo! I bet the humidity's pretty high too. RV Ashes in April, how you doing? 50 Angela, hi, how are you? I don't know if anybody else is live right now. I kind of thought it was an off time, but we'll see. Victoria, how you doing? Everybody fired up for karaoke tonight? Haven't got my thumbnail made for it, but I should be able to get home and get it made with a couple hours left, hopefully. Should be home about 24:30 and 5. Nettie, Mel Nettie, living free zip codeless. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. We got 50 miles to home, so just thought I'd jump on here for a little bit, get my mind off of everything I was thinking about. That's been a great trip, but I'm kind of looking forward to getting home too. Well, thank you, Nettie. No, I don't have a thumbnail up yet, Victoria. I didn't get it put up before I took off this morning, so I was going to try to get it when I stopped, but I didn't have very good internet when I stopped and got gas, so I've only made 2 stops since I left Higdon, Arkansas this morning. Try to get home in time, get everything set up for karaoke. Jumped on Gary's show for a little bit today. A lot of campers on this road, headed down to Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. And there's Truman Lake, a bunch of lakes right off of this highway. This is 7 highway out of Harrison, Missouri. Cut you down through Clinton, Missouri, right into Springfield. We catch I-44 and you take it over to 65 and it'll take you right down to Branson and on into Arkansas. You're one of my top singers, so we'll do it just like we always do. We'll have a prize wheel for the participants, and then we'll have a separate prize wheel for the people who come up and sing. So I still got to get the prizes out from last Sunday. I haven't been home yet, so got to get them sent out as soon as I get home. I'll probably do that tomorrow sometime. I know, I wish I was back at the lake too. It was beautiful. I met Timmy Ray the King in Louisiana. Yeah, there's probably going to be a slot dog. I got a brand new slot dog, never taken out of the box, but after doing the comparison, I think I'm going to give away the slot dog and buy me a curler dog. Hey, weekend RVing. Hope Millie's doing well. Hope she's up tonight for some karaoke. Everybody looks forward to karaoke night, I think. Gotta watch your speed right through here. Like to hide out behind these buildings and get you. Senior sister, how you doing? What a pleasure it was. I know I've told it 100 times, but what a pleasure to meet you and your husband down there. Looks like I just got a notification of Nursing on Travel Bugs got something coming on in 30 minutes, but we'll stay on here till they come on. I'll be about 16 minutes from my house, according to the GPS. We'll see. All right, good job, weekend RVing. Getting the grill ready. Going to have some people come over to sing. All right. Yeah, through the end. They like curler dog. You'll see it on the review, but it just the ease of it and the cleanup of it sure does make you want the curler dog over the slot dog. Hey, yeah, that would be great over the hill. That would be awesome. That would be a good prize to win right there. What all comes in the package over the hill? You bet. I'll take it for the wheel. Got a couple things to add on it when I get home. We should have a decent prize wheel tonight. Oh, just wait till you see it. RV Ashes in April. Everybody be proud to own one. We're going to run over here and jump back on 71 highway for just a little bit, and then we'll take some back roads home. I take this thing tomorrow and we'll debug it and run into a swarm of bugs around Springfield, Missouri. $5 Amazon card. All right. I will get that put on the wheel over there, over the hill, RV. I appreciate it, buddy. Man, that's going to be a good prize right there, I'm telling you. All right, Timmy Ray. We'll try to pop in for a little bit tonight. Alright, weekend RVing. Put a weekend RVing sticker on the wheel. Hey, over the hill and weekend, would you guys mind shooting me a text and put those prizes on the wheel so I don't forget what they are the time I get home? I might be like Gary and see a squirrel between here and there. Appreciate that. Got about a mile to get up here on 71 highway. Been another beautiful day for driving. Hardly any wind. Still no rain. Alright, Timmy, we won't put you on there if you don't want to be on there, buddy. Yeah, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. I might see a squirrel and forget what I'm doing. Jump on the highway here.
Continue for 31 miles.
I just shut the old GPS off here in a minute because she don't like the way I go home. She likes me run up through Kansas City, and that's actually about 20, 30 miles out of my way if I cut across country here. Hello, Mudmore83, how you doing? All right, senior sister, that would be great. Could you shoot me an email with that or a text and let me know so I'll be sure to get that put on the wheel tonight? Awesome, I appreciate that. We're going to have some great prizes tonight. Good deal, Mudmower. You wouldn't want to put a weekend RVing in the trash, Timmy. You want to put that on the back of your truck or your race car. Seeing your sister, well, I tell you what, and she's every bit as nice when you meet in person. I just wish we had more time to sit and visit with her and her husband. Two neat people. It's quite a pleasure to meet them. Get this GPS shut off or she's gonna be yelling at me for leaving my route. Thank you, senior sister. I will get that put on the wheel. That's 3 new prizes we got for the wheel just on the way home here. Yeah, now that I have senior sister's phone number, if we're ever back in Alabama and we're looking for her, I might be able to pick up the phone and call her since we didn't have it the first time we met. Hey, Scott Jacobs, how you doing, buddy? What part of the world you in now?
Continue on Plaza Drive for half a mile.
So we can get this turn before we get killed. There we go. Do some back roads driving now.
1,000 feet, turn left onto the US 71 South, Missouri 7 South Rail. Turn left onto the US 71 South Rail.
Gotta get her to be quiet. She keeps talking. Should be quiet. I know where I'm at now. It's kind of like you to see how long I got to go. Well, it was an honor to meet you guys too. I can tell you that. And I think I know Gary feels the same. And you gotta have the faith. I tell you, that's kind of the reason I jumped on here. Senior sister, my brain started going places I didn't want it to go, so I figured I'd get on here and get my mind off of stuff. Mel and Eddie must be eating some dinner. You take your time. Don't rush because of me. We're just driving, so somebody kind of keep an eye and let me know when nursing our travel bugs when they come up. We'll jump off here and let them have it. So we got 8 people in here riding around with us on the back roads country in Missouri. You must clean like a little tornado then, Timmy. Scott, I might have missed where you were at. What part of the country are you in today? I appreciate a weekend RVing. I'm going to take a Sunday drive or a Saturday drive down there and just come down and meet you guys there in Oklahoma. You're not too far from me. Let's go somewhere motorhoming. How you guys doing? South of the Grand Canyon. Awesome. I'd love to get out in that area sometime too. Coming up here, and then we'll jump on 68 highway out of Lewisburg, Kansas. Take it over to 169 to 199, take a left up to Gardner Road, take it right. Should be home here in about 40 minutes. This may be a little bit slower, but it knocks a lot of miles off. I could have stayed on 71 to 435 around I-35, but like I said, it takes me about 20 miles out of my way. So, Cindy Wheeler, can't wait to meet up with you too. I'll definitely be coming to Vegas. I tell you, it's fun to get out here on the road and finally get to meet some people. So I got to meet Gary and Tammy with Daydream About Not Singing. I met KT and BJ before, but got to meet Timmy the King. Got to meet Senior Sister. So it has just been a great trip. Go back and put a few days into work and start planning my next one. I don't know if you guys have been watching the news, just what I've been hearing on the radio. It sounds like all the cases are really starting to go up again. They said Florida had the last 3 days were record-setting days for cases of the old V word. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was gonna, when we had that conference scheduled for, I think it was March, I was gonna drive my RV out there and we were gonna just take our time getting out there. And I called the hotel where the conference is going to be held, and they said that I could put my RV in a gated storage there at the hotel. So it sounds like most of the hotels can accommodate RVs and store them for you while you stay. And it's cheap enough. You can stay in Vegas hotels pretty reasonable. Yeah, I had my old Daydream mask with me, so if I got outside my RV, other than being in one of the campgrounds, I put it on my face. little town we're getting ready to go through up here is Freeman, Missouri. A few years back, we got hit by an F3 tornado and did a lot of damage in the area. But I think they got everything rebuilt now. Yeah, I'm just wondering when they're going to start closing things down again. And that myth about once you get it once, you can't get it again is proven to be false. A couple of people had test positive, and then they got cleared, and they just retested positive on the second round. Yeah, you need to get out there. Let's go somewhere motorhome, and I tell you, it's just a great feeling to hit the open road. I'm gonna be due for another oil change by the time I get home in this thing. Little small RV park there. And we'd be coming into Freeman. We got 9 in here. There's Freeman, Missouri. Population 432. I know. I get this lockdown stuff over. But I did hear, though, that RV sales are at a record high because of this. People just buying RVs and going and taking off, planning their vacation in an RV. It said RV rentals and RV sales were just through the roof. Now, I've seen a bunch of the that RV America where you rent the RVs. I've seen a bunch of them out on the road, so I think the RV rental business is doing good too. I know they don't need to close the campgrounds because you can pretty much social distance real good from being in a campground. I don't know, wouldn't be no different than your house. Running Bear. Want to sell your Concord 440 Dodge? There you go. There you go. Let's go somewhere motorhome. Down there where I just left at Greer's Ferry Lake, they have several campgrounds around that area, and they opened up the gates, and you get on Reserve America and you can reserve your spot, and I think they even let you stay there for free, or it's a very reduced rate just to get their campgrounds back open. And the sites are far enough apart you don't have to worry about being right on top of one another. So let's hope I'm kind of hoping they got my my local lake here opened up. If they do, I may here in a day or so, I may just pull this thing down there because I can work from there. I'm close enough to work. Harold's ran a video. Thank you, I appreciate it. We're just doing a little drive, headed back home. There we go. Sunday driver. Let's see, apparently campgrounds open up here in the UK on the 4th of July. Oh yeah, that's the way they are here too. Let's go somewhere motorhome, and you've got to get online and try to get you a spot a couple weeks. The only thing I found out about my local lake here is they'll show full, but they try to keep about 10-20% of their campgrounds open for people that just drive in. So I'll have to run down there and see what they got available. They're going to Wild Camp. Now, I tell you, any kind of camp's better than sitting at home right now. I'll tell you that for sure. Got some nice messages from the 3 daughters today for Father's Day. Stopped by Osceola Cheese and picked them all up something, all their favorite cheeses. I'm not sure RV Ashes is, yeah, it is owned, I think it's owned by the state of Kansas. I think it is a Corps of Engineer campground. Hillsdale Lake is the name of it. Hillsdale Lake. It's in Hillsdale, Kansas. It's a man-made lake. They made it for a water supply for Spring Hill, Gardner, Paola. That lake serves several cities for their water. There you go. We call that boondocking up here, but yeah, Wild Camp is just parked in a secluded location. I just hope they don't start closing down the parks again. They just kind of started getting them open. I know the local campground here, you don't meet with a host or anything. You make your reservation, then you just pick it up at you pick up your tag at the guard shack with no really interaction with the people that work there. Yeah, the Hillsdale, they got I can't remember the total number of sites. They got quite a few sites, and some of them are right on the water. They got some if you want to be parked in the shade. They got some open sun. They got ones back right up to the water. So that's why I like being right up next to the water. Don't know why, but I like water. We went out on the lake yesterday and we got out there, but I got anchored in about 1 o'clock. I was in the water by 1:05 and didn't get out until after 5. My hands and feet look like prunes. Got attacked by some kind of fish right on the old nipplet. He grabbed a hold of it and twisted a little bit. Didn't feel so good, but I think I had my Maltese cross necklace on. I don't know if he thought it was a fishing lure or what. Still a little bit sore today, but everybody got a kick out of that. Come out of that water onto that mat and he was still hanging on. Ready to make a ride on old Missouri 2 highway, and they'll take us right into Lewisburg, Kansas. We'll be crossing into Kansas here in just a little bit. Yeah, that's what everybody else thought RV Ashes and neighbor, they thought was funny. He lashed a hold though, and then twisted a little bit. He's trying to tear a chunk off. You guys have been watching that. I don't know if anybody's been watching that show Tiger King. I tried to watch a couple of episodes, couldn't really get into it. But up here on the left, I'll point it out when we get up here, there's a wildlife safari deal, and then he's got a lot of those tigers. Never been to it, but he got a big sign out here that says it. See if I can clean that windshield a little bit off for you. I don't know if you guys see all the bugs, but I sure do. We got 10 people in here just taking a little Sunday afternoon drive. So if you wasn't in here, you guys remember we got karaoke tonight. 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Central. Should be on plenty of time. Get the new prizes added to the wheel. Which we got 3 new. Slow momentum, my brother. How you doing? You on the road yet? There's 2 more fine people that are you. If you get a chance to stop by his place down there in Louisiana, very hospitable. It was great. Had a great time with KT and BJ. KT would not let me leave there until I put a slow momentum sticker on the back of my rig. So it's on there and it's been riding well. Going to be pulling out, heading on down to Texas. Yeah, and happy Father's Day to everyone in here that's lucky enough to be a daddy. There's nothing like it. Right here on the left is that wildlife refuge I was talking about. Like I said, never been in there, but he's got some tigers and lions and everything else. And actually, senior sister, I've got this on my phone, but it just happens to be right out of the corner of my eyes, and I've got my glasses on, I wouldn't be able to see it. So, but yeah, I can see it pretty well. I'm in landscape mode. Yeah, you guys ever get a chance, you're down through Louisiana, you gotta stop by KT and BJ's place. He has got a heck of a setup there. If I could take his barn with his living quarters and transport it to Kansas, would be just what I need. You seeing that slow momentum? You're having lunch tomorrow with, oh, you're kidding me, having lunch with Mel Nettie? Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, if you would, you give her a big hug for me until I can get down there and see her, if you would. Can't wait for the day I meet them too. I don't think I can beat slow momentum on the driving videos over the hill. He's on the road quite a bit more than me. But he is the one that gave me the idea. I gotta hand it to him there. I saw his video yesterday where they was pulling the rigs into his place and they were gonna take care of the chickens and the ducks. Hit the road for Texas. That's awesome. You're gonna be meeting up with them and having lunch. Hey Doreen, sorry I didn't see you come in. Look at that purple blue artist on the road. Kind of thought she would be a blue lady. Griffin, Fishing Room, how you doing? We got 12 people in here driving through Lewisburg, Kansas. One of my good friends is the fire chief of this town. I used to work with him years ago, and this town's just a volunteer fire department, but it's a full-time paid position for the chief, so he quit up there after 20-something years and came down here and became the fire chief because he's lived down here his whole life. Nice little Whiskey Creek Steakhouse. There to my left's the old fire department. All right, are they getting ready to come on, Nettie? Because I wanted to get off when they were on, so I didn't want to steal no thunder away from them. So I appreciate you dropping in. We can, if you can let me know or drop a link in here for them, we'll jump over there and give them a little raid. Yeah. Nettie's one that's turning into be a super moderator. She's gonna have to retire just so she can keep up with all these channels she mods for. Alright, looks like I'm just getting the notification that it's coming on. So guys, I'll go ahead and get off here and let's go over and raid Nursing Our Travel Bug. We take 11, that's not bad. So you guys have a great one. We'll see you tonight at karaoke. We're going to have a great time. We got some great new prizes to put on the wheel. So be sure you're there. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day. Love each and every one of you. And we'll see you at karaoke. Bye-bye.